everyone, so this is a video of how to create your own hair extensions. Here I have used curly, pre-curled Brazilian weave that I purchased from the hair store. The package had 18 length, 20 length, and 22 length in it. So here I am measuring from temple to temple how long this piece will have to be. Typically I like to make 3 pieces of extension with 4 clips and 1 extension with 3 clips, and then a few smaller ones. Here I am just making sure that that was the correct size before I cut it. Then I simply take my scissors, I separate the hair as best as I can, and I cut as close to the weft that I can. The weft would be the material that the hair is actually connected to. You're not trying to cut the actual hair to avoid any shedding. So there I cut it. I'm sorry wasn't able to pull the camera down a little better, but I'm just ensuring that that was the correct size. And then I have doubled these pieces, so I cut a length for that length twice. Actually, I've cut it 4 times because I like 2 pieces with 4 clips on it at first. So that's what I'm showing you now. I'm just brushing it out because the curly tends to tangle. I typically use straight hair to do extensions, but I thought this might be a nice alternative for when I don't feel like straightening my hair. So this piece I cut double in length. I'm doubling it now, and then I am going to use regular super glue that I actually found at the Dollar General to connect my 2 pieces of weft together to double the thickness. This is a nice little trick to use. If I just used it as a single, it would be a little skimpy, a little thin as a extension, and that my hair is naturally very, very thick, so I need to replicate what my natural hair does as well as have a curl to it. So I'm just going along the weft. I'm trying to get no glue on the actual hair. Then you'll see I am trying to piece the 2 pieces together as even as possible. And then I'm going to hold it together for 5 seconds just to ensure that they are strong and together for good. Extensions are a nice alternative to a half wig or simply a weave. I've both had glue-ins and sew-ins. Clip-ins are so nice because you can remove them at night. They don't have to go into the shower with you. These particular extensions are 100% human hair, so I could get it wet, curl it, etc. But I try to treat them as delicately as possible so they last as long as they possibly can. I have purchased light brown large hair clips, which you can find at any hair store. I believe for a pack of 12, it was about $3.99. So $4 for 12 is cheap as heck. So I am going to do exactly what I did with gluing the 2 pieces together. I'm just going to put an ample amount of super glue on each clip, make sure that it's positioned the correct way. And I'm going to do 4 across for this particular extension. Just be careful to not over glue it. You don't want any glue in the actual clip part. You just want it on the extension part where you are actually connecting it to the weft. If you get it in the clip part, then you're going to have to deal with super glue and tingling into your natural hair, and it's just not very cute. Another way of doing this is the easy way. I only had 30 minutes and I wanted to have hair extensions this afternoon way. I typically sew my extensions. You can do either way. This way obviously is much quicker. It's not as efficient or natural looking in the end, but it comes out pretty darn good if you need a quick look quickly. I've never had an issue with it. I've done this way a couple times, although like I said, this is my first time trying out that curly hair rather than doing straight hair and then curling it. This is just extra hair that I had laying around the house, so I figured this was a good experiment. Now this process is just a lot of repeating. So I will, in the end up going from the very start. Step 1, measuring your hair extension to your head. Step 2, cutting that extension. Step 3, doubling that size by cutting the exact same size extension and gluing them together. Step 4, finding your clips, gluing them on, deciding if it should be a 4 clip or a 3 clip. And step 5, letting it set. So it's really simple. It takes no time at all. Here I'm going to show after all 4 are glued on. That's how it should look. 4 across the top at the left. And then I am just going to speed this up to show you that I just repeat my process. It's not a big deal at all. It's actually quite easy and quite affordable because the super glue costs practically nothing. I think each super glue was about $3 a bottle. So $9 and extra weave that I had laying around and $4 clips, I am set to go. Again, here I am gluing each clip on. This is another 4 clip extension. Now it's a 4 clip rather than a 3 clip because of the length of it. The hair tends to get heavy. You want to make sure that's nice and secure onto your head when you are trying to clip it in. The smaller ones only require 3 or 2 or even 1 because of the length of them. Again, that is a doubled hair extension to make sure that the thickness is nice. And I am gluing, I believe this is a 3 clip extension that I am doing. I'm probably going to stop here. When I make my smaller cuts, I'm measuring on the crown of my head at the very top, which is shorter length from side to side rather than from temple to temple lower on the back of my head. But I figured since I have shown you how I do it, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not very difficult. If anyone has any questions, please comment below or send me a message. I would be happy to help anybody out, hair questions or anything else. And here is the final result with all of the extensions. I didn't have time to fix my hair up for the photo, but I did photograph myself with the extensions clipped in. And you can see they are curly. It looks pretty natural. I just had to put some makeup on. Well, hope you guys have a good day. Bye.